there's probably like 400 songs in my whatever you want to do. Don't let no one put you down for it, because if it makes you happy, then fuck what anybody else says. Like, it does not matter what they say. The most trouble I've ever gotten into
Yeah.
was
All right, guys. Daddy Dan here, and welcome to the Daddy Dan World podcast. And today I have joined with me Dinero, one of my favorite artists that I've ever worked with and got to listen to. So, nice to meet you, man. Thanks for coming on.
thanks for having me, man, and I
Of,
appreciate that.
of course. And did you want to maybe give a quick intro to yourself? What do you do? What can people expect when they search you?
I make music, and that's pretty much all I do. I just grind out music, and all I do like in my daily life is just work and then write lyrics, make music.
That's awesome. Committed. All right, man.
Yeah.
I got a nice question for you. I just wanted to ask, what first inspired you to make music?
What first inspired me was, um, so growing up, I was always into music, like, like even in high school, middle school, I was always freestyling, but I never like got equipment or actually tried to make music. And then, uh, some shit went down like right when I got out of high school, and it just felt like my life was over. And then I started hanging out with my homie that makes music, Nico, and he helped me. And then I was like, bro, let's just make music. Let's just make music. So he helped me start. But my main inspiration, so it was probably Nico and Suicide Boys, because I was
That's
like big
awesome.
Suicide Boy fan. I was like, I want to be like them.
That's awesome. Yeah, and you're referring to Nico the Reaper, right?
Ni- yeah,
He's
Nico the
awesome.
Reaper.
Yeah, he got to do a feature for me too, and like as soon as I heard that, I was like, oh, this is fire. So
Yeah.
he's an awesome guy, and that's cool that he got to or helped you out and encouraged you to also start because now you make fire music as well. I wanted to
Thank you.
yeah, of course. Um, so you said your inspiration was kind of like Suicide Boys. How would you describe your music? Like the type of music you create?
Type of music I create, like genre wise,
Sure. The sound, feel, genre.
sound, feel. I just call it like shadow rap
Shot.
mostly, but I make a lot of different stuff. So, um, I'd say shadow rap is like the main thing, like kind of like Suicide Boys is like all their main stuff that they do, but not more mainstream. It's all underground like shadow rap.
That's great. And yeah, that makes sense. That fits, I would say. Um, ooh, here's a good one. What's your creative process? I know you mentioned you get off work and write lyrics when you have a chance, but like, what is the creative process?
So usually my mind like just keeps running, so I could just think of stuff like on the spot. So like to write a whole song for me, it probably takes like 25 minutes.
Wow.
Um, but lately I've been getting writer's block. So when I can't think of anything, I just put it to the side and like I'll probably go watch a movie, or like if I just think of something that right then and there, I'll just write that just so I don't forget it. And then so like I get inspiration from like movies, shows, or uh well, I'm just like chilling, I'll just like think of something. I was like, okay, I want that.
Okay, that's fair. My process is a lot different, but I'll make a chorus and then I'll leave it there for months, and then I'll revisit my choruses and see which ones I feel like continuing.
I don't I don't record any music until I have all the lyrics down. So even if I have like half the song done, I won't record it until I have everything done. Just so when I
Oh,
do go record it, I just get it done then and there.
yeah, that's fair. That's efficient because Lord knows it
Yeah.
takes a while sometimes.
Yeah.
Um, ooh, who would you most like to collaborate with in the future?
In the future. Uh
Like your dream collab?
Collab would probably be with Sempra. Have you heard of Sempra?
Sounds familiar. Can't say I know it. What does he
Yeah,
do?
probably he does shadow rap funk.
Shadow funk?
Funk?
Funk. Okay.
Yeah. He raps it really good, like really fast. He can slow it down. His voice, I don't know, something about his voice is just really good.
All right. And you think you guys can kill it on that beat?
Yeah,
That's awesome. Ooh, what's your favorite concert you've ever been to?
I've never been to a concert.
Yo, you guys gotta make a GoFundMe. Take my boy to a concert. What's going on here? Not even like Suicide Boys. Nothing.
Nah, I want to go, but I've just never been.
Oh man. All right. Well, you gotta add that to your bucket list for 2023.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay. What is one message you would give to your fans right now?
Um, no matter what you're doing, whatever you want to do, don't let no one put you down for it. Because if it makes you happy, then fuck what anybody else says. Like it does not matter what they say. Like if you have a goal and you set that and you actually put your mind to it, you can achieve so much more than you actually think you can.
I agree very much so. Yeah. The amount of times I've like doubted myself and like decided not to do something, but then like other scenarios where it's like there's probably not a high chance of me succeeding, but then I put everything into it and I succeed. It's insane and it's crazy that more people don't commit to what they want to do.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how it is. I feel like a lot of people are like worried about what other people would think or say rather than just doing yourself, and people will like the real you will come out and people will notice that you're being real. People like that.
I agree. Another question I have for you is, have you ever performed live? And if so, what was that experience like?
I've never performed live. I have my first live performance coming up on the 29th.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
October?
Yeah, so October 29th, yes.
That's wild. You cut off for a little bit, but I got the part where you said it's October 29th.
October 29th.
Yeah, where is it? If you want people to show up, I don't know. Or I don't know if the promoting here will get you more people to watch, but maybe.
It's at it's in Lake Elsinore. Uh, the address is like 29405 Grand Avenue in Lake Elsinore,
That's awesome. And
California.
then, what is the venue going to be like?
It's at a skate park. Yeah,
Oh,
it's just a free show. Like a bunch of rappers are just
yo, honestly
performing.
though, I feel like that fits the vibe for your music. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so, and then, what are you most excited about for that? Like, what are you looking forward to? What have you been doing to prepare for the show?
Uh, I'm excited about it. A little nervous. Not gonna lie, but I've been like I just practice my lyrics and just sing my songs, and
Yeah,
then I'm kind of like comfortable, I guess, to just go and just be myself.
that's awesome. All right, man. Best of luck. I mean, my advice would be maybe record yourself because I like to watch it after, and it's like just interesting to see because then I can like kind of pinpoint what I do wrong and what I do right, and it's just nice to like have that point of view after. But I'm sure you're gonna kill it. So best of luck for that. I'm gonna be looking forward to it, hearing from it.
Thank you.
Um, ooh, what's gonna be your favorite song to perform?
My favorite song to perform
Yeah,
is probably gonna be my song titled "Silent Killer."
Silent Killer. Okay.
Yeah, it's that one's a trap metal song, so it's gonna be like more screaming,
Yeah,
but it's like really hype. So I'm like
you're gonna get the
ready for
crowd
that.
hype. I like it.
Yeah.
Hey man, I started off my show recently. I started off the whole thing with our song "In My Feelings" just because I was like, all right, this is gonna be fun to just like yell kind of and like get people hype. I
Yeah,
enjoyed it. Um,
that's good.
I wanted to say I found Dom Dinero because I found his song "Fuck It" and I was like, yo, this shit's fire. So I just wanted to say, you guys definitely need to check him out. Like, there's so many underrated artists just everywhere on the internet. There's so many good ones, and I just like I heard I was like, yo, dude, you're fire. Your shit's so good. He has a really good voice. So that's what I wanted to tell you. Like that's what I first heard and got me to listen to you. Fuck it. But then obviously you kept releasing bangers. So It's been lit.
Thank you, bro.
Of course.
I appreciate it.
Oh, here's like a fun one that's not really music related. What's the most trouble you've ever gotten into?
The most trouble I've ever gotten into
Yeah,
was when I got out of high school. Like what made me really start making music.
gotcha.
Uh, I don't really want to talk about it. I went to jail,
Okay.
and then yeah, and then that's when I felt like my life is over because like I got felonies on my record. I got like I was like, damn, I just want to do music. Like that's been my whole life, and I just really want to put my effort in it now.
So that's been really helping you just like
Music is
focus on something, yeah. Focus on something good.
yeah, music is like when I write lyrics, I use it as like an outlet to just let out my emotions to people because I don't really show emotions, and I've always been like this, but I feel like to get people like to feel my emotions, I know a lot of people are probably feeling the same way I do. So I write it in my lyrics and my music. I use that as like my tool to express myself out there.
It's awesome, man. Yeah, you definitely sound wise, and um, I definitely feel you a little bit. Definitely, I could do better in terms of expressing emotion, but I like to sometimes incorporate that into my lyrics. I don't think they're as much as you would be doing probably, so that's cool that you're definitely sharing some things you feel, and I'm sure so many people are going to connect to it the more and more people hear you. Um, I was going to ask you about advice you'd give, but I feel like you've kind of touched on that when I asked you about what message you'd give to your fans, so I'm not going to ask you that. I will ask you, what's next? Like, what's coming up for you? What can people expect from you in the upcoming couple months to like a year?
Next couple months, there's probably gonna be like two drops, not a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but in 2023, once that kicks in, probably February, I might have a mixtape.
Oh
Like
wow.
I'm gonna just yeah, and then I'm gonna try to like grind as much music, like possibly every other week there will probably be a post, just grinding out after the mixtape, and then yeah, 2023 I want like to just expand my catalog and just like have a bunch of music out.
I'm looking
I'm
forward to it,
sitting
man.
yeah, I'm sitting on like 8 unreleased songs right now. I just sit on them. I don't
Finished?
really. They're finished. Yeah,
Oh,
all done, ready to post. They're all so fire too. I always listen to them.
man, if you
Like
ever want to share them previews, I'm always here. I want to listen. That's awesome. Yeah. Okay. I wanted to ask then, what would be your like goal, like short term goal? I guess. Obviously, you said you're gonna plan to drop an EP and all that. Like, what are some goals you've set for yourself in terms of like the music, or do you not set goals?
for the goals for music,
Just like maybe
my
some
goal,
accomplishments you want to hit.
yeah. Well, number wise, I feel like it would be cool to have like a fan base that rocks with you.
Hmm.
So my goal is like to grow, like even like just like having a couple people fuck with you just feels good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So my goal would probably be like that, but mostly it's like um I'd say my goal right now is to just start dropping music. I
Oh,
hold back a lot, like unfinished songs, but like that are so close to being finished, I just need to mix them. There's probably like 400 songs in my
hey,
yeah. I
you
just
gotta say fuck it and drop it, bro.
I have 400 songs that they're just like unmixed and they were all fully recorded and stuff. They're just unmixed, or I probably didn't like the recording and wanted to record again and never got to it. So I've
Yeah.
like so much songs just that just need a little work and then done.
400 is crazy. Like I feel you. Like I definitely have like at least 20, 22, but 400 is wild. So you could definitely like just by hearing that number, it shows how hard you're working and like behind the scenes. And it's not like, oh, when I feel like it, I'll drop a song. It's really just making sure you're releasing the perfect song to your fans.
Yeah,
Um,
that's what I feel like it is too. When sorry,
no, go ahead.
when I show people my unreleased stuff or like every time I play my unreleased stuff, everyone's like drop it this fire. But most of the time I get in my own head and I'm like, I don't really like it. Like that's why I didn't drop it. Like it has to be. I could do better. I could do better. And it's always in my head. I can do better.
All right, so you're your own toughest critic. I think we got to start making a petition to make him drop his music. That's
Yeah.
okay. Um, in terms of maybe strategy, do you think you're gonna try anything different in 2023 to promote your music? Obviously, like nowadays, it's crazy. You could be the best artist in the world, but if you aren't promoting it or at least thinking of some ways to promote it, it's so hard to get big or even like expand your audience, as you said.
Yeah. I'm not sure about all the promoting and stuff. I just like post on my socials as much as I can and
Yeah,
hope it does well.
yeah,
Hope it does well, yeah. But um probably I don't know. I was thinking like promoting more on TikTok because I see everyone's blowing up on TikTok.
yeah.
But yeah, but I haven't made any like I post like my music on TikTok, but it's just like the cover art with that. But I don't know what I would do with my music. Like I'm trying to figure something that would be like trendy or catchy that'll catch someone's eye.
Hey man, I mean, maybe if you get some like cool just clips that would fit your music and just like post those clips with your music in the background, maybe that'll just like be a vibe versus someone like looking at a video that's like, hey, like check out my music versus like you're just seeing a video on TikTok and then they're like they hear the music in the background, they're like, that's a good song. That could be one way, but I think I'm sure you do a lot of good things, like obviously doing the live show, and I think a big part of it is just networking with other artists, and that's kind of why I do this too. It's just cool to stay in touch or like talk to people more and like outside of hey like can you do a feature. So I really enjoy this as well. I think it's like when you have other artists behind you or at least like at least in touch with it helps. Even like if I needed advice from you like hey what do you think about how the song sounds, it helps me a lot just to like get good feedback from people who also are working hard as well. But
Yeah.
that's
Yeah, there's I met a lot of like people like from making music um that just DM me all the time, like text me and like we became genuine friends even though we haven't met.
Mhm.
Yeah, there's a lot of those and like I just feel like it's cool like that I could just get to meet people around the world just like texting and we could just talk and like be genuine with each other. Like it's cool.
Yeah, it's definitely the best feeling, and it's definitely like you're finding people who are have the same interests as you, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't want to keep you here for too long. I think we had a really good talk and kind of like dove into what goes on in your head and what you do and your music. So I just wanted to thank you for taking the time to come on here. Hopefully
Thank you.
you enjoyed your time, and please promote whatever you have coming up or let the people know where to check you out.
All right. Thank you for having me first of all. And then yeah, it was a good talk. I always enjoy talking to you. But coming up I have probably in 2 weeks I'm gonna drop a song. Maybe.
Okay.
And then my socials, the Dom Dinero everywhere. Instagram is Dom Dinero 6. SoundCloud Dom Dinero. Spotify, Apple Music, all platforms. I'm on all platforms. And then YouTube, just Dom Dinero.
Sounds good. And I will have all of those links in the description below so you guys don't have to go and work hard to search it. It'll be right there. So click the links, check him out, listen to his music, and I promise you you're going to like him. Thank you for being here, and thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.